Hello everyone. Today I'm going to discuss about access specifiers in C++. An access specifier specifies or defines the type of access. Define the type of access being made to the two data members. Right? Two data members. So it specifies what level of access is allowed for the data members in C++. So totally there are three different access specifiers available in C++. First one is private access specifier. So whenever a data member is defined as a private, so it can be accessed only by the member functions of its own class. Non-member function cannot access the private data members. Next, second, you go for public data members, public access specifier. So public access specifier indicates the data member can be accessed by member function of its own class and non-member functions. So public data members can be accessed by a member function of its own class, and also a non-member function can also access the public data member. Third one is your protected data members can be accessed only by the member functions of its own class, members of its own class, and member functions of the derived class can access the protected data member. These are the three different access specifier. Right? Based on the requirement, we can go for using the any kind of access specifier. As a good programming, the suggestion is the data members must be declared in private, and the methods which work on the data members must be declared on public. So this we'll see with an example program. Right. So we'll start with adding the libraries. #include iostream.h #include ponyo.h. Formatting is required. So I'll write a class called sample. So inside the sample class, I will be defining some data members. One is, first I will declare it as one is private int x. Right. So when you are defining a data member as private, you need not use the keyword private. By default, all the data members of a class are private in nature. Only for this demonstration, I am using it. Public int y. Right. So this is a class called sample which has two data members. One is private data member and one is public data member. Right. So when you go for this private data member, it can be accessed by only its members, its member function. So when you go for public, what happens? Everyone can access. That is, member function of its own class and non-member function can access. So we'll go to the main function. So here what I'll do, I'll just create an object for this class. Just a sample yes. So I'll just clear the previous data, clear skin. So now by using object, I'll try to access the private data. That is, I'm assigning x as 20. That is private data, which is illegal. We'll just see an error. We'll see an once we execute. Right? Private member. Alright. So next, x dot y is equal to 30. So what is this? This is public member. Right. So I'll just say get ch and then close the program. I'll save it. Right. So once I run the program, you can see there I'm getting one warning and one error. Yes, we'll see there. Inside sample class, x is not accessible. Right. So x is not accessible means here what happens, since it's a private data, this private data cannot be accessed by a non-member function. Here your main is non-member function, so you cannot access it. Whereas your public data member can be accessed by non-member function also. Clear? And one more thing, we'll go for it. We'll try to access this private data member by the member function. This is non-member function. We'll go for writing one member function of the class. So I'll write inside the class void get. I'll just say int a comma int b. Right. So here what I will do, I will just say x is equal to a, y is equal to b. Whatever the value I am passing, that I am assigning. So I will close this one and I will write one method to display the values. Right. I will just say cout a end line cout b. Right. So and close the class. So here you can see there, this get is an what? It is an member function of its own class. Alright. So member function of its own class. Here you can see there x I am trying to assign, that is a private variable. Here in the non-member function I am trying to access the value of x. I will save it. When you run this program, I am getting 3 errors. Right. So what it says, undefined symbol. So undefined symbol it is showing. Right. So what I should do, actually I should display the value of x and y. Right. So I should say directly, I can't say x and y. I should say s dot x and s dot y. Clear this one? Yeah. Save it. Run the program. You can see there you are getting 2 errors. Undefined symbol x you are getting. Right. Right. Save it. Run the program. You can see there x is not accessible. Where? Here. Right. When you see here, you can see that it's a private data member, you are getting an error. Whereas here, you are not getting the error. Right? So this is how you can access the data members of a class based on this visibility, that is either private or public. Regarding the protected access specifier, I will explain this when I deal with the topic of inheritance. Is it clear? Hope so this concept is clear for you people. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you.